Today in class you are going to be composing blog post 3, and I'm going to show you a tutorial that you are going to need in order to complete the requirements of blog post 3. Yesterday we talked about how you are going to find an example of a product, and we're looking for a picture of that product or an advertisement for that product, and you're going to follow the guidelines on the handout to answer some of the questions about that product that are similar to the questions we discussed when we worked on our study of cars and their name connotations. So in this blog post tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do 3 things. First thing you're going to learn is how to upload an image to a blog post, and that's going to be what's important for today's assignment. The second thing is to show you how to change the theme of your blog. This is how your blog looks to the public. And now that you are signed up for the class, you can choose from any theme that's available. The third thing that I'm going to show you how to do is how to access that public view of your blog so you can see what it looks like to outside viewers as opposed to looking at it from the dashboard view. Now before we get started, I want to show you something that some of you might have missed last week. Now right here you can see that I am in my post section of my blog, and as you can see here I've got a variety of posts here. Now notice right here for welcome to my blog, this is actually saved as a draft. Now some of you last week have your blog from last Friday saved as a draft, which means that it's not viewable to grade. So you need to make sure that you double check all of your posts and make sure that they don't say draft beside them. If they do, you go into the post, you click over here on publish, and when it takes you back to your lists of posts, you make sure that you can see that that draft is now gone. So everybody first needs to double check that none of their posts right now are drafts. They will not be graded if they still say draft by them. Now on to today's assignment. You are to choose a picture or an advertisement for a product that you feel has a connotative name to it, that the name was chosen in order to give a certain impression. So I am going to search for a product called Ajax. I've already found this product, and I know that it has a connotative name. Ajax is a type of cleaner that is named after a Greek hero who is known for his strength and his powerfulness. And so if I'm going to buy a cleaner, obviously I want one that is strong and powerful, and that's what the marketers of this product were counting on. So I searched for Ajax cleaner in my search engine, and I have right here a list of images. So I'm actually going to go to images, and I'm going to pick one of the product images, and again you can pick a product image or you can pick an advertisement for that product. And so I could maybe choose this. But for my purposes, I think this image works great. So I'm going to click on the image, I'm going to view it, and I'm actually going to save it onto my desktop. So I'm going to put it on, and you put it on the school computers. I'm just going to call it Ajax. That way when I need to upload it to my EduBlog, I can find it easily. Once you have found your product and you've saved it on the desktop, you're going to go into your posts and you are going to click on Add New. Now you're going to be brought to your new post text area, and you need to add your picture. So you're going to go up here and click on Add Media. Now I'm going to upload a file. And you can either drop the file into this box here, or you can just go to Select File, and I'm just going to click on Select File. I'm going to find my file Ajax on the desktop, and I'm going to choose it. And you'll see here it is uploading and it's ready to go. And I am going to insert this image into my post. And I want to make sure that it's full size here. So I'm going to click Insert into Post. It's going to show up right there for you to see, and then I'm going to hit Enter, and I want to then answer the questions that are on the handout about the post, or about the picture, I'm sorry. So once you have uploaded your picture and once you have answered your questions, then you're going to go over here and make sure you click on Publish. Now, if you do not finish today and you want to just save a draft, that is okay. But remember that handing it in means that you have to click Publish. So I'm going to click Publish right here. Once it's published, it will just say up here, Post Published. Now that you've published your third blog post, it's a good time to make sure that you can see your site the way the public sees the site. Not the way you see it in the dashboard, but in the way the public sees the site. So in order to do that, you're going to go up here to My Site. And here you can see that I have access to a lot of people's websites here. But I'm going to choose My Class Blog because that's the one where I'm going to see what I have put on my blog. And so instead of clicking on the dashboard, I want to click here on Visit Site. So I'm going to click there, and you'll see here that the post that I just created, the picture that I just uploaded, shows up right here. And yours should show up as well. You should have a title here. You should have underneath your post of your picture, you should have your answers to your questions. Then you can see that I have a variety of other posts here, and these are all examples, of course. Later on we're going to learn how to embed a YouTube movie as well. We are also probably going to learn how to record a discussion and upload that as well. So we're going to do a variety of things this year so that you can see what it's like to post on a blog if someday you want to do one for personal or professional reasons. The last thing I want to show you today is how to change and edit the theme of your blog. Now, some of you have found this on your own, so this might be old news, but if you go down here and click on Appearance, you can select Themes, and this will take you to a page where you can choose from a variety of themes. There's almost more than you can even imagine. So let's say, for example, that I want to change my theme to look like this. It's called Scrappy. I can click on Live Preview to see what my page would look like if I were to choose that theme. And you can see here it's working. It's making my theme switch over, but again, this is just a way to see it and not necessarily have to decide on it. It's not altering it altogether. So I'm going to see it show up here on the right, hopefully soon. Okay, so as you can see, this is how my new blog would look. It's got some different colors, the font is different, the appearance is different. If I like it, I can click Save and Activate. If I don't like it, I can click Cancel, and I can go back and examine some others. So you want to make sure that you choose a theme that reflects who you are as an individual, and feel free to have it also reflect some idea about pop culture. But you'll want to make sure that when you choose the theme, you choose one that is easy to read, because this is, of course, a blog that you're going to be turning in for a grade, and so you want to make sure that your teachers can understand and see all of your posts. So we're going to be going to the computer lab. You've got a lot to do today. I want you to make sure that you start with your third blog post and finish that before you start playing around with themes.